I think the fastest I've ever gone is probably 80 to 100 miles per hour. I'm Haley Constance, and I'm 13 years old, and I'm a race car driver.
Buckle up, we're going for a ride. In this video, we're chasing glory with an up-and-coming race car driver determined to go all the way. Documenting our journey with the Fujifilm X-T4, we'll rub shoulders with the pros, with a chance of claiming the checkered flag. Or not. We begin at Joe's Racing Products to meet Haley and her dad, Joe. A lifelong driver himself, Joe manufactures high-quality parts for the racing industry.
Haley really didn't have a choice to be a race car driver because she was at the racetrack when she was 2 weeks old. So
That doesn't look too safe, Joe.
I run the number 78 because that's always been my dad's number, because he's super good, and if I could be like one of his numbers, then that means maybe I'll be good. That's what my thought was.
her grandpa brought a little plastic battery car. She'd ride around in the house and in the garage or whatever. She always liked it, so then we bought her a little 50cc go-kart, quarter midgets to junior sprints to 600cc micro sprints. Now she's running, you know, Hornet cars, you know, full-size four-cylinder cars.
We're in my dad's garage. Well, actually, I like to call it our garage because it's mine too. This one is called a schoolboy cart. A few years ago, I flipped one of them and I shattered my shoulder and broke my arm in half. It was so abrupt that I didn't even really know what happened. They took the go-kart off of me and I couldn't feel my legs. It was definitely the scariest thing that's ever happened to me.
I've never been so scared in my life than when my kids are out on that track. They would come 60 miles per hour right to my corner where I would see her, and it was the hardest thing for me because I had to say, oh my gosh, okay, she's got to go, more gas, more gas. It's like, as a mom, I want her to slow down, you're going too fast.
I was getting third every week, and it was just getting frustrating because I haven't won yet. And so I think it was the last 5 laps, and all of a sudden the top 2 cars got into a wreck, and I was shaking because I was in first now and I didn't know what to do because I was never in that position before. Then I won and I was so excited. It was so cool.
I guess the winning is contagious. When I entered Haley's house, the first thing I noticed was all the glowing hardware. Everywhere.
We have a lot of trophies, and I think my mom sometimes gets frustrated. This one is my track record trophy. This one's probably one of my favorites too, because I like the pink on it. When you're running for a championship, you have to be fully committed, because if you miss just one race, it could be all over.
Fully committed and ready? Sounds like me. After I took a portrait of a future NASCAR family, I found myself challenging Haley, the Comet Constance, to a race.
If you really want to get into racing, I would go to my coach, John Bender. He can take you all the way.
One more, go!
Say no more. Me and Barney are heading to the track to learn the ropes from Haley's coach at the historic Evergreen Speedway.
Today we have a 94 GSR Integra and we have a 92 GSR Integra. They're both championship cars, and we're going to teach these producers how to race today.
Track is just is an ovoid, basically.
It's an oval.
Okay.
Like I say, just drive it like an egg.
Right.
Physical or psychological injury, pain, suffering, illness, disfigurement.
Oh, you're skipping over the most important one, and death.
Oh, right. Sorry. There's also death.
You just slide in. There you go.
All right.
How's that feel?
Feels like I'm not going anywhere.
Gas it up. More.
Trying to get panning shots, but not easy.
I've never experienced anything like that before. That was just so much fun and really, really hard.
Carrie's so happy. It's so nice seeing Carrie happy.
Are you nervous?
I'm not that. I'm a little bit. I'm not that nervous. I mean, it's just turning left.
Right.
isn't it? You
Correct.
No, left.
If Barney wants to beat Carrie, all the advice I could give him is be patient
Oh, it's claustrophobic, isn't it?
and just step on it. Just go as fast as you can.
Thank you.
Push the push button.
This one?
Yep. E-brake, e-brake, e-brake. Stop, stop.
A few things went wrong there. First thing was I had the emergency brake on. I had the handbrake on. When I was originally asked to do this, they said, well, can you drive stick shift? Can you drive manual? I said, of course I can drive manual. That's how I learned to drive. I'm British. I mean, can I drive? It may as well be the question you're asking. I can drive stick shift. I haven't driven stick shift for about 10 years. And when the shift is on the wrong side of the car, so I had some clutch brake mix-ups.
Okay, start it up.
Tried to do that.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, now ease it in there.
When you get frustrated with yourself or with the car when you're driving, never give up. It should make you want to try even harder to do better.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Did that. All right, what's next? I have decided that the chances of me improving my racing car photography are considerably higher than the chances of me improving my racing car driving.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stay behind the camera for this next one.
Okay.
While I drifted into the sunset, Barney perfected his panning shots and captured some beautiful slow-mo footage of a future champion.
Best day ever.
Wow. Okay, that's good.
Send that to my mum. So, Barney, how's life in America? Well, I think I can sum it up in one picture.
Things are looking real good heading into my big race with young Haley Constance.
So I broke my arm playing volleyball, and I know how much Carrie wants to race me. Fortunately, I'm still able to race a go-kart, and we'll see if I can beat him.
When I ride a motorcycle, I try not to think about the fact that the gas tank is between my legs, but here it's kind of hard to ignore.
I know there's been a lot of smack talking amongst you two about who's fastest, so today we're going to do the Haley Carrie challenge, and we're going to figure out who is the fastest.
This race is for all the marbles and a golden trophy. It was a strong start right out of the gate. Sticking close to Haley's back tire, I'm trying to follow the lines she's taking around every corner. But she must have a faster car or something, because pretty quickly, she's leaving me in the dust. By the time I hear Joe laughing at me and see the checkered flag waving in the distance, well, Haley's Comet had come and gone.
Hey!
Oh,
No, just kidding. That was awesome. Thank you so much.
you know what? You can keep the trophy. I have enough at home.
Burn!
I definitely want to maybe someday go to NASCAR, because I've been doing this my whole life. I've been racing my whole life, and once you've done it, you can't stop. It's just so much fun.
1.2 seconds is a lot on a track like this, right?
Yeah, on a track like this, second is kind of a lot.
Well, I'll just keep practicing.
Yeah, keep practicing and you'll get there one day.
Spending time with Haley and her family was a blast. I never thought I learned so much about driving from a 13-year-old.
Yeah, thanks for racing me.
And though I lost the race, I gained some inspiring friends. For DP Review with the Fujifilm X-T4, I'm Carrie Rose.